here to talk to you a little bit about the Strategic Impact Fund. We're really excited to be able to announce today our newly created Strategic Impact Fund, which will give us new resources to focus on a very targeted agenda that will help change the direction of housing policy. Thanks to the generosity of some very special board members who've made a multi-year funding commitment to us. And there you see them. We want to give particular thanks to Ron Molis, who I think was really the catalyst for this as an idea and provided the lead sponsorship and support, and then also rallied several of his colleagues in the industry to come join him. So thank you very much.
We really have had an incredible year this year. This year, our work really moved us outwards. And we've collaborated with some amazing organizations, and they've helped to make our work better. From our partners in Making Room, like the Architectural League of New York, the Japan Society, the Museum of the City of New York, Resource Furniture, who's here with us today, and the Future Design Institute in Tokyo. The Furman Center at NYU, which is now studying issues raised by Making Room in other American cities. And the Signature Theater, whose incredible space, designed by Frank Gehry, was made available to us to perform a play that told the story of a fight to integrate Stuyvesant Town, written by Adam Thorburn and based on our own materials taken right from our historic archive. And we've introduced a new logo and a fresh look for our website. And with our new look, we have been everywhere this year, in the media, on TV, on film, and on a real proper stage. And at just about every major international event as well, around the globe. So we actually were in the James Bond movie. I don't know if people actually saw it, but yes, we were there. We were there. You know, they asked us to be in the Bruce Willis movie. We declined, because now we're so famous, we can pick and choose. We also, amazingly, thanks to Sarah's contacts, were actually there at the Queen's Jubilee celebration. As well as, although we believed, that the Olympics still, it's a little bitter for us. We still thought it should be in New York, but there we were at the opening ceremonies. So we have mercilessly also exploited our friends everywhere to be part of our programs and share their ideas. Gwen Wright from Columbia and the PBS show History's Detectives, Seema Agnani, whose work in Queens reminds us every day how important it is to provide legal and safe housing choices for everyone. Graham Hill, whose Ideas in Life Edited so dovetailed with ours. And our friend Asby Brown from Tokyo, who's remained such a source of inspiration for our work. And whenever we asked for their help to talk through ideas, to be part of our work, they never said no. And of course, because it's CHPC, they never got paid anything either. Eric Kleinenberg and Charles Bagley, who never stopped taking our phone calls, the true definition of friendship in New York. And both Eric and Charlie have books out. Eric's book, Going Solo, was so important to our work. It's now out in paperback. And Charlie Bagley's book, Other People's Money, about Stuyvesant Town, just came out today. So after this, or even on your phone while I'm talking, if you're going on Amazon to buy their books, it's okay. And we've gotten so much more successful at extracting money from all of you. We depend on this luncheon to raise about half of our annual operating costs, and this year has been our most successful luncheon ever. So thank you. Thank you. We still have to raise, the other half, so, you'll hear from us again. But we will also be unveiling right at this luncheon our latest scheme to separate you directly from the actual cash that you actually have in your pockets right now. So, stay tuned for that. But of course, none of our successes are either real or imagined ones, because, I guess you got that the Queen's Jubilee thing wasn't really real, but everything else really was. But none of it would have been possible without your support and without our amazing board. And so this year, in addition to our actual real awards, we are also going to be doing the first staff fake award ever that we've done. So this is, you could just blame the staff of CHPC for this. And so for the first time ever, we will be announcing our CHPC All-Star Team. And because Harold decided to retire although we still make him come and, now just work for us for nothing, which is how we define retirement for Harold. We are now just 4 ladies of mixed cultural sports background knowledge. We were a little bit hampered. So even Sarah, who's our in-house genius on everything, turns out to be no help at all with American sports analogies. So we definitely mixed our sports vernaculars, so forgive us, with a slightly incoherent but ultimately heartfelt outcome. So here they are, unbeknownst to them, because they thought they were here for something else, our first CHPC All-Star team. So come on out, come on out, come on out. So first up, they all look so grim, right? So first up is our CHPC team's captain. He's been on our team since he started as an unpaid intern in 1970, and he's risen to the stellar heights as an unpaid chair of the board, Marvin Marcus. Hold it up, hold it up. Yeah, hold it up.
I play first base.
And then our own Silver Slugger, who I'm sure you all know because she probably tracked you down to buy a table today, Andrea Kretschmer. And Mr. Hustle, who has worked tirelessly for us to shape our work so it would have more meaning and impact, and found new ways to connect HPD to a wider audience, and who I am his biggest fan, Richard Roberts. Now this year, there was only 4 of us voting, so we had like a real tie for Rookie of the Year. And so since we made this up and made up our own rules, we thought, well, we could do whatever we want. And so we now have 2 Rookies of the Year. And we decided that we needed 2 because these were the people that stepped up every time we asked them. They've brought their generous support, their incredible experience and knowledge, their amazing good humor, and their amazing game. Samantha Magistro and Perine Notias. And of course, in every position he plays, whether it's home or away, we can't imagine CHPC without him. CHPC's most valuable player goes to Mark Ginsburg. And just to be a little instructive, because, we're really cheap, right? So we didn't do silkscreen, you noticed that, right? So, you can't actually wash them, I don't think. But, so don't really use them, in a sports context. But thank you. Thank you.